In a small, quiet town, there was a golden retriever named Max. He was more than just a pet. He was a loyal companion, a best friend, and the heart of his owner's life. But one day, everything changed. Max's owner, an elderly man named Mr. Thompson, had always taken care of him with love and kindness. The two were inseparable, spending their days walking together, enjoying the fresh air, and watching the sunset from their favorite bench in the park. But fate had other plans. Mr. Thompson fell ill and was taken to the hospital, never to return. Max didn't understand what had happened. He only knew that his best friend was gone. And so, every single day, he walked miles through town, making his way to the cemetery where Mr. Thompson had been laid to rest. Rain or shine, Max sat by his owner's grave, resting his head against the cold tombstone, as if waiting for him to wake up. His once bright eyes were filled with sorrow, and soft whimpers could sometimes be heard in the silence of the cemetery. People from the town noticed the devoted dog and began bringing him food and water, but Max never left his spot for long. It was as if he believed that if he stayed there long enough, his beloved owner would return. Some said they even saw a faint, ghostly figure of an old man sitting beside Max, as if watching over him. Whether it was just a trick of the light or something more, no one could say. But they knew one thing for sure. Max's love was eternal. Then one day, a young boy named Timmy visited the cemetery with his mother. He had lost his father recently and felt a deep sense of loneliness. When he saw Max curled up beside the grave, something inside him clicked. He sat down next to the dog, not saying a word, just feeling the same quiet sadness Max did. And Max, for the first time in a long while, leaned against the boy, as if finding comfort in his presence. Timmy began visiting Max every day. He brought him food, talked to him, and slowly, the dog's eyes started to regain a spark of life. As days turned into weeks, Max would still visit Mr. Thompson's grave, but now, he wasn't alone. He had a new friend, someone who understood loss, someone who needed him just as much as he needed them. One afternoon, Timmy placed a bouquet of flowers on the grave and whispered, "I'll take care of him for you." Max wagged his tail softly, as if he understood. The ghostly presence that some had seen before seemed to fade, almost as if Mr. Thompson knew his beloved friend was in good hands. Max's journey had started in grief, but in the end, it led him to something beautiful. Love never truly fades, it just finds new ways to shine.